Good morning, everyone. My name is Valerie, and today I will be going over my presentation about the fiscal solvency of the City of Torrance budget. This presentation evaluates the fiscal health of the City of Torrance using fiscal year 2025 to 2026 ACFR data and core fiscal solvency indicators discussed in class. The goal is to determine whether the city is financially stable, both currently and over the long term, and to identify emerging pressures that could affect sustainability. In this presentation, I will begin by summarizing the overall conclusion regarding Torrance's fiscal condition. I will then explain the specific indicators used to evaluate solvency and why they are meaningful. Finally, I will compare what we learned from the city's budget versus the ACFR to illustrate how these documents serve different purposes, with one focused on future plans and the other presenting actual financial outcomes. Overall, Torrance remains fiscally stable at this time. The city continues to maintain healthy reserves that provide a buffer against unexpected revenue disruptions or economic downturns. Core revenue sources such as property and sales tax remain reliable and consistent. However, expenditures continue to rise, particularly personal-related costs, which are beginning to place pressure on long-term fiscal sustainability. To evaluate fiscal solvency, I applied multiple indicators that together provide a comprehensive financial assessment. Fund balance and liquidity help determine whether the city can absorb short-term financial shocks. Long-term liabilities, including pension and OPEB obligations, indicate future financial strain and the city's ability to meet ongoing commitments. Revenue and expenditure trend analysis helps determine whether the fiscal structure is sustainable over time. Finally, changes in net position provide a government-wide measure of whether the city is gaining or losing financial strength. The budget serves as a forward-looking plan that outlines projected revenues and expenditures and reflects policy decisions for the upcoming fiscal year. In contrast, the ACFR is a backward-looking audited document that presents actual outcomes and long-term financial conditions. Unlike the budget, the ACFR includes assets, liabilities, net position, and details such as pension and OPEB obligations, providing a more accurate and complete picture of financial health. While the budget guides operations, the ACFR is essential for evaluating true fiscal solvency. Torrance currently remains fiscally stable due to its strong reserves and stable revenue streams. However, long-term liabilities, especially pension and OPEB obligations, remain the city's most significant structural financial pressure. Expenditures are growing faster than revenues, particularly in personal costs, which will require continued monitoring and strategic budgeting. The ACFR offers a clearer assessment of financial condition than the budget because it reflects audited results and long-term obligations. This analysis draws on data from the City of Torrance's ACFR and adopted budget, supported by theoretical frameworks from Hondale and best practices published by GFOA and GASB. This concludes the end of my presentation. Thank you for listening.